Hi guys, so this is going to be my hair and piercing FAQ video, so it's just going to be basically questions that you guys want to know about my hair and my piercings and stuff. And I did one of these like a year and a bit ago, but I don't like how I look in that video, so I'm going to be remaking it. And yeah, sorry if I look bad. It's like the weather's so bad outside. It's like late March and it's fucking snowing and it's so cold, and yeah. So I'm just going to get on with questions. I'm going to answer hair ones first. And if I do more like, when I do question and answer videos, I post on my Facebook fan page, so if you want to ask me questions for anything like this, go like my Facebook fan page. We'll put the URL in the description. I'm going to do all the hair ones and then I'm going to do all the piercing ones. So, how do you make unnatural colours last so long, and how often do you dye your hair? I literally hardly ever dye my hair when I have unnatural colours, because what I do is I get like a pot and I put like shitloads of conditioner in it, and then I mix the dye I'm using in with it, or if I'm just using that colour straight on, because normally I dilute it, because this is diluted turquoise. And yeah, so I just mix dye in with conditioner and makes it last longer. But a tip for that is either get a shade darker if you just put in the dye flat on your hair, or if you've diluted and mix it like a lot darker, because if it's darker then it will make it stay longer. So yeah. What length hair extensions do you get? I tend to get 18 inches because it's not too long, it's not too short, and that's what I generally go for. How do you get your fringe the way it is, and how do you keep it to stay in place? No. How do you make it stay in place even? I have a video on this, so you can go check that out if you want, but basically like I just train it, and it like I don't do anything to make it stay, it just stays like this. But if you want to go check out the video how I got it this way, I have like two like that, so I'll put the links to those in the description too, so you can check those out if you want to know how I do this. What colour is your natural hair, and do you bleach your hair before you dye unnatural colours? My natural hair colour is blonde, but I've not had my hair natural colour since I was like 12, and well, like most of the time my hair's blonde before I dye it unnatural colours anyway, so if I was going to go from blue to a different colour, I'd probably just let it fade out first, because then it reduces damage. But your hair does need to be a light colour to dye unnatural colours, because it won't take on like brown and stuff. So yeah, you do, like, I don't bleach it most of the time if I'm changing colours, but yes, you do need very light hair for it to actually take. What do you do if you are bleaching your hair for the first time? Well, if you've not like really dyed your hair before, like, it shouldn't be a problem, because your hair won't be like fucked. So like there's not much you can do wrong if you haven't dyed your hair a lot before, so it won't be damaged or anything. Just don't do it excessively. Like if it feels a bit dry, start like deep conditioning it and stuff, and don't use heat on it and shit. But you know, you should be fine if you've not like properly bleached it or like dyed it before. Do you get new extensions every time you change your hair colour? Well, as I said, most of the time I have blonde hair, so I'll just like dye on top of that. But if, say, I'm going from like brown to blonde, I'll buy new extensions. But if not, I don't really. How many times have you dyed your hair, and what is your favourite colour you've had your hair? I've literally dyed my hair somewhere like in the hundreds, like seriously I've dyed my hair a ridiculous amount of times, and I'm not exactly proud of that, because I used to dye it a ridiculous amount and I really fucked it up when I was younger. So I'd probably say a couple hundred times at least. And my favourite colours, I don't know, maybe blue or like white or red, maybe, yeah. What hair colour are you going next? This actually kind of ties into the last question, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to go red next, but not like shit red, like proper like Ariel red probably. On to piercings now, and it kind of does like tie in stretching and stuff in this, but you know, I kind of count that, but you know, in the same kind of general thing, but yeah. Right, so what piercings have you had, wait, hold on. What piercings do you have, and what piercings have you had? Right, at the moment I've got my septum, double nose piercings, Labret, my plugs, they're 30mm, this little one at the top here. I do have another one here, but it's wonky, so I don't wear it. I've got this one here, and then I've got the same in there, 30mm, like second holes, but they're actually technically my third. And then I have 2 up here. How many is that? 11. Do I only have 11 piercings? No, I only got 11 piercings now, because I only have them in this general area. I don't have any body ones anymore, because I'm like, I get really scared of ripping them out nowadays, so yeah. What piercings have I had? Oh, this is going to be a list and a half. Right, snake bites, you can still see the scars a little bit. I'm not sure if you can see on this video though, like if I don't know. But yeah, snake bites, and then I've had a single lip piercing on this side, Labret obviously, angel bites, I've got my septum pierced like 3 times. I had 1 nose piercing here, I have a scar there, and then I got my double nose piercings. I had 3 up here I think, 3 here obviously, but now my lobe is stretched. Tragus, this bit here, I'm not sure what that's called. The ones that are still in that ear. What else have I had? Cleavage or sternum or whatever you want to call it. I've had that twice. I've had all 4 sides of my belly, my hips, and is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. But yeah, quite a lot. What is the most and least painful piercing you've gotten? Well, I'm really good with pain, like for some weird reason I hardly ever feel pain. So I wouldn't say like any of them are like incredibly painful, but probably the most painful was probably my hips, and least painful, like I'm gonna exclude ears because I don't really count like lobe piercings as like actual piercings, but least painful probably my labret or septum. Like a lot of people would think that was weird because a lot of people say septum is like the most painful, but it was literally like so not painful for me, like I barely felt it, but you know, whatever. How big are you stretching your ears to? Well, my goal size is 40mm, but I think I'm gonna stop at 30 for a couple of months, like if you can see that. Like they still look really small to me, but I just want to stop at a size for a while, and you know, it's not a tiny size, it's not a massive size, so you know, it's a good place to stop. I'm gonna get a nice collection, nice plugs. I really like these ones. They got like a swallow and then it's got a script saying true love and like flowers and stuff. Like they're really nice, but I'm gonna stop at 30 for a while and get a nice plug collection and stuff, and then maybe in a like, I don't know, like half a year maybe start stretching up to 40. Are you planning on getting any more piercings? Yeah, I do want to get some more, but I'm not really sure what I want to get. I've been thinking about Medusa, but I'm not sure, and I'm going to get some more in my ears because they look a bit plain, and I've been wanting my hips and my belly redone, but I'm not sure because, as I said, I'm scared of like ripping them out, but I might do, yeah. Are you planning on stretching your labret? Yeah, I've been thinking about it actually. I do want to, but I'm not sure if I'm going to yet, because I'm trying to decide on stretching my septum or labret, and I'm not sure which one to go for. And if I do, I'm not going to do it for a while because I stretched my septum before and it hurts like a bitch, but yeah, anyway. Yeah, probably. I don't know. Probably one day I might. Do you regret any piercings? I don't regret any as such, but I regret not going to like a better piercer to get some of them done. Like I don't regret them as such, it's just like some of them scarred pretty badly, and if I had personally looked after them better, because like I didn't look after them properly, some of them because I was young, like the first time I got my sternum pierced or cleavage or whatever you want to call it, I was like 14, so I didn't take care of it properly and left a really bad scar, so I regret not taking care of it and not going to a better piercer for that one, and my snake bites because they are uneven, but I don't regret getting them. If your snake bites were wonky, why did you leave them in so long, and why did you take your angel bites out? I left my snake bites in for so long because I didn't realise they were wonky until like a month before I took them out, and I didn't take them out then because I was like, oh, I've had them in for so long and they're going to leave massive holes and stuff, so I was kind of like, should I, shouldn't I? But then obviously I did in the end, and you know, that was the best decision, and so I just you know, I didn't realise for like a year and a bit. And when I did, I was kind of just worried about, you know, leaving really big scars and stuff, but they're not too bad. They're only like tiny little holes now, so yeah. And why did I take my angel bites out? My angel bites got infected, and you know, I went to like a proper piercer and everything, and they were a decent piercer. It was just, I don't know why they got infected, but they got horribly infected. And probably because, again, I was young and I didn't like take care of them properly, and that's the only piercing I've ever had that has got infected like badly. So they just got really bad, like infected, so I took them out. And I do have scars from those, but they're only like really tiny, like you can barely see them. Like you can't see them when I'm wearing makeup, but when I take my makeup off, you can like see the tiniest little dot. But you know, it's not bad because I didn't have them in for very long. How long do you have to wait before you flip your septum up if you want to hide it? Like if you've got a horseshoe bar, like flipping it up. If you want to hide it, well, I like flipped mine up like the first day I got it, because the first time I got it done, because I've had it done 3 times. My parents didn't actually know I got it done because I was 14, and they weren't really for it, and they were kind of like meh, and it was kind of the like first facial piercing I got, and so I flipped up like the first day, but it took a long time to heal the first time, so I would say wait for the, you know, recommended time for it to heal, and like wait like 2 or 3 weeks or whatever for it to heal, and then you should probably do it. Like, but if you need to for like work or something, then I guess you can't really avoid it. Right, so I think that's all the questions, and yeah, I hope that answered your questions, and if you have any more, I guess you can ask me on Tumblr. But I hope that got most of them. Other way, I'll put the link to my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, and my Tumblr in the description if you want to go follow me on those, and I would appreciate that. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, anyway, I love you guys lots. Bye. Love you.